Welcome to our fourth webinar, which is on gut health, a rapidly growing area of interest in how it relates quite closely with our health. Again, if you need to pause this video to suit your pace, please do so. So the key messages we want you to take away from this video is that your gut is made up of billions of microorganisms that protect you from disease. We can improve our gut health through a few different types of foods, and having good gut health improves so many aspects of our health. So starting off, what do we actually mean by gut health? There's a few definitions, but we're going to focus on having a good diversity and abundance of microbiota. Our gut microbiota are the billions of bacteria, fungi, and more that live in our gut. These microorganisms react with the food we eat, which produces chemicals. These chemicals actually help with lots of different functions in our body. We'll get into this very soon. But gut health really is quite complex because every single person has a unique array of microorganisms living in them. And there's still so much being researched. But from what we know so far, the research is consistently showing that your gut, more specifically the chemicals that your gut bacteria make from interacting with the food you eat, actually impacts your immune system and how well you respond to viruses and infections. It also has the ability to improve your mental health, as 90% of the serotonin, our body's happy hormone, comes from our gut. It can reduce your risk of diseases like chronic heart disease, stroke, diabetes, liver disease, bowel disease, and some cancers. Our gut also helps control our blood sugar levels and appetite, which directly reduces the risk of weight gain and obesity. And research just say that obesity predisposes us to some of the diseases mentioned before. And overall, the chemicals our gut produces lead to lower inflammation in our body, which is a factor contributing to all the other benefits I just mentioned.
So clearly, your gut plays a large role in determining your health and well-being. So we're now going to talk about how you can improve your gut through your diet. The first thing you can do is to increase the amount of fruit, veg, legumes, and whole grains you eat. That is because, and thinking back to webinar 1, these foods contain phytochemicals and fiber. And a type of fiber we haven't mentioned yet, but will explain soon, is resistant starch. The fiber and phytochemicals help to increase the number of good bacteria that live in your gut. And research has shown that having more good bacteria in your gut improves your health benefits. Separate from the gut bacteria, the fiber also helps prevent heart disease and stroke by reducing the amount of cholesterol your body takes from your foods. So try to increase the amount of these foods at the bottom of the screen in your diet. Some sources of resistant starch, which is that special type of fiber, include all the foods that you can see here. So a balanced pasta salad can actually be quite good for your gut. The second thing you can do to improve your gut health is to include probiotics in your diet. So prebiotics, which is a word you may have heard of, act as food for your gut bacteria, and it's basically everything I mentioned on the previous slide. So your fruits, vegetables, legumes, and whole grains, and they act as food by providing those fiber and phytochemicals for your gut bacteria to feed on. Probiotics, on the other hand, contain good bacteria that increase the number and diversity of your microbiota. These are mainly your fermented foods like yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, kombucha, tempeh, and more. Something that is advertised and that you may have heard of is probiotic supplements. Coming straight from the global guidelines from the World Gastroenterology Organization, the verdict on supplements is still unclear, as there are no distinctive or clear benefits for the general population. This is because there were some issues identified with the supplements. One, there were problems with the supplement companies adhering to quality standards. Two, sometimes the probiotics would die off, so the amount of probiotics listed on the bottle can vary. And three, it is unclear what a suitable amount of probiotics would be needed in a supplement to actually see a benefit. So when you think about all those variances and issues with supplements, and pair that with the fact that these supplements won't contain other nutrients like fiber, vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals, and more, whole foods are always the way to go.
So another type of supplement, which is quite common, are fiber supplements, an example being Metamucil. Although this can help you reach your daily fiber needs, which is 25 to 30 grams of fiber, at the end of the day, Metamucil contains just one ingredient, like most supplements. It doesn't contain phytochemicals or any other beneficial nutrients, And also, it's probably not your favorite drink in the world. It's much better to have the whole food, and it's cheaper. But if you really struggle to get your fiber in, or you need help with constipation or diarrhea, this can be a good option. But remember that taking a fiber supplement or any supplement doesn't account for all the benefits that you get with whole foods. So keep having your fruit, your vegetables, and whole grains, even with a supplement. So just to wrap up this webinar, we'll go through the key messages again. So our gut is made up of billions of bacteria and other microorganisms, and these are all quite protective and really beneficial for our health. And we can improve our gut health by increasing the amount of fiber, fermented foods, and pre and probiotics, which are found in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. And having good gut health improves so many aspects of our health, including our skin, our mood, and general inflammation. We hope you enjoyed this webinar. Thank you.